let's take a look at seated forward fold. A pose that is exactly as it sounds. We're seated and we're going to fold forward. Now, a strap might be really helpful for this pose just until you have enough flexibility to fold forward with straight legs. So the first thing we're going to do in this pose is, with our hands under our seat, start to remove the flesh to expose the sitting bones. Some of us have more flesh than others, if you know what I mean. We're going to flex the feet here and notice a long, tall spine. We can even come with our hands on the ground. This is actually a pose called staff pose, and press into the ground to get a long, tall spine. Navel scooping in and up, ribs hugging in toward each other, and chin tucked slightly. And we take an inhale as we fill up. And then we're going to exhale, start to hinge from the hips. So notice that my chest is pulling forward and my shoulders are pulling back. So I'm not just reaching for my feet, right? I'm really trying to keep the spine long and reach forward only with my chest. Now, as you reach forward, you might only go, an inch or two before you feel that stretch, and that's fine. You can stay right there. The important thing is that you keep the shoulders rolled down the spine, and again, that you're still reaching forward with the chest. Now, as you inhale and fill up, exhale, fold a little deeper, you'll see that with each breath, you might get a little closer. Now, there's a couple variations you can do with your seated forward fold. You can keep the knees bent and hold onto the backs of the knees to fold forward. That's still a nice stretch. Or if you want to work with straight legs, this is where we grab our strap, open it up, and hook it around the feet here. So right here, I'm pulling on my feet with the strap, and I still have a long, tall spine. I'm going to inhale, fill up, and pull with the strap to pull my chest closer toward my ankles or maybe my toes. Walk the hands down, inhale, fill up, and pull a little deeper into it. And you can stay with the strap. Of course, if you can already do this with straight legs, maybe you want to work toward grabbing the big toes with the peace fingers, grabbing the outside edge of the feet, or, I don't know if I'm warmed up enough for this today, sometimes you can even grab for the wrist. Take a little bit of a bind around the feet, straight legs, inhale, flat back, and exhale, fold into it. And of course, just like with any other yoga pose, you need to do what feels good. Let go of any sort of image you have in your mind or any sort of expectation for how the pose should look, and focus more on how it feels. And this is our seated forward fold.